1453, there's a sultan named Mehmed II. He is the sultan of the Ottoman Empire. He had a dream. He had a dream to claim the promised city. His dream is to take Constantinople from the Byzantine Empire, knowing it has been mentioned in the Hadith that the Muslims will claim the Constantinople. Verily, you will be conquered, Constantinople. What a wonderful army will that army be, and what a wonderful commander will the conqueror be. Sultan Mehmed II, a 21 years old sultan who will make the hadith come true. Mehmed II needs to prepare the weapon for the attack on the city. He needs a huge cannon that can destroy the wall of Constantinople. One day, a man named Orban came to Mehmed II. Orban is an iron founder from the Byzantine Empire, but the king didn't buy his weapon for a year. So, Orban tried to offer his weapon to Mehmed II. Orban, can you make me a weapon that can destroy a wall of Constantinople? Yes, Sultan. Okay, I want you to make it, and I'll pay for it 4 times bigger. And then Orban built a huge cannon with 8 meters long and 16.8 tons of weight. The Basilica Cannon. The name of the cannon is the Basilica Cannon. On April 4th, they arrived at the battlefield. And in the 6th April, the Sultan offered the King Constantine XI to surrender. King Constantine XI, I ask you to surrender and convert to Islam. Or I want you to pay the tribute. Or I will send you thousands of men searching for his death. The King Constantine replied, "We are ready for the battle. We are ready for the war. We are better die instead of surrender." And then the battle began. The cannon fired at the walls of Constantinople. The infantry are storming to the front line. But what happened next? Sultan Mehmed II failed. He failed, a total fail. After 2 weeks of sieging the city, 2 weeks after the battles, 2 weeks after cannon attack, the walls of Constantinople still stood strong. Mehmed II has lost his patience. He lost his patience. He then forced Orban to fire the cannon, ignoring that the cannon still needed to cool down. And then Orban, who managed the cannon, couldn't refuse the Sultan's order. It is the Sultan's order. Then he asked the soldier to stay away from the cannon, and when he fired the cannon, BAM! The cannon was exploded, killing the soldiers, killing Orban itself. Mehmed II started feeling desperate. Even worse, the soldiers are losing their morale. One night, one of the soldiers criticized the Sultan in front of the other soldiers. "We were commanded by a take a look at the wall. It is still standing strong right now. Sultan Mehmed II has led us into a useless battle and a useless death. On the Strait of Bosphorus, the ships couldn't attack the weakest point of the wall because the strait has been blocked by an iron chain stretched along the strait. It's an iron chain stretched along the strait. But then, Mehmed II came up with a brilliant idea. He wants to move the ships through the hills, moving it to the other side of the strait. One of the generals said, "Sultan, it is impossible to move the ships over the hills. It's a crazy idea, it's a mad idea." And then the Sultan replied, "Don't tell me it is impossible until you die doing it." And then, in only one night, more than 70 ships, more than 70 ships have moved into the other side of the strait. The citizens of Constantinople feel the horrific feel they've ever seen in their life. They started to feeling desperate, but the morale of the soldiers rose again. It seems like the end of Constantinople, the end of Byzantine Empire was in its sight. The last attack on Constantinople was launched on May 29th. On the May 29th, one of the cannon shots made a big hole on the wall. The Sultan didn't let the chance get away. Quickly, he ordered the infantry to charge and storm the front. Sultan charge! And the soldiers are charging and they're screaming, "Wah!" And the takbir is echoing everywhere. Allahu Akbar! The arrows firing at the enemy. The cannons are firing at the walls at the same time. King Constantine XI fought along with his army to defend his city. But then he died in the battle. By the afternoon, the city has fully conquered by the Muslims. The city has fully conquered by the Ottoman Empire, and Mehmed II has officially held the title of Al-Fatih. Now the Muslim has claimed the Hadith. The Muslim claimed the Constantinople, and then they changed the name into Istanbul. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum.